Okay, welcome to this session on finger curls. Before I go into any more depth, it's worth noting this is high intensity, really high intensity. I'm going to create force in drag and change the grip type, increase the grip type, so I'm going to increase force. So there's a much higher risk of injury, and this should only be for advanced and elite athletes or elite climbers. Why do we do it? Typically in climbing, we can catch a hold at full extension. Youth climbers often catch a hold in three-finger drag, but in three-finger drag, I'm really relying on the skin drag to hold me on. But I need to create force through the fingertips. And typically, the most force through the fingertips is when I go into the full grip position. The most stressful, but the most force I can generate. And that's when I invert my knuckles, so my pointer finger or my index finger is almost, well, it's higher than the hold. So I'm drilling pressure down, like a high heel on a small edge. So that's the most force. The kind of the best grip to train most of the time in hangboarding is the half grip. Again, I'm applying a lot of pressure on the hold, but my index finger could be at 90 degrees, typically at 90 degrees, which means my knuckle is pretty much in line with the hold. So it's creating a lot of force, but not as much as full crimp. So sometimes in climbing, we catch a hold in drag, but we need to apply more pressure. It could be that we catch it in drag and we need to go to half crimp, or we catch in half crimp and we need to go into full crimp. The ability to do that is really important, especially on smaller edges, on steeper angles. So there's various ways of doing this, and there's various ways of changing the intensity. It could be that you're hanging in a hold, feet off the floor and drag, and you need to go into full crimp. Or it could be that you put your feet on a stool. For example, here I've got a table on the side. I can go onto the 15 or 20 mil edges. I can start in drag, and then pull up into full crimp, and then slowly lower. It could be that I chuck a resistance band around the fingerboard, put my feet in it again to take the weight off. So that looks a little bit like this. So 20 mil edge. I'm in full drag, feet off the floor, and then I pull into full crimp, and then slowly lower. The alternative, and again, another good way of seeing progression through this, if you can't do it with your feet off the floor, which is the max intensity, is to put some scales, weighing scales underneath you. Again, you can create an angle or replicate an angle by putting them slightly further away from the fingerboard. But it could be that, for example, here, I weigh 76 kilograms. 76 kilograms is on the floor at the moment. I go into drag, and maybe I take off 10 kilograms, then I fully pull up into full crimp. And I can see the weight change on the weighing scales. For more information on sets and reps and description on how to do the exercises, look in the description below. But like I said, this is a high intensity session and should only be attempted by experienced athletes and climbers. I hope you enjoy. For information, stay tuned.